Hi everyone, welcome back to Geeks for Geeks practice. Welcome back to another problem of the day as well. So please give me a +1 in the chat if my voice is clearly audible to everyone and everything is working fine. Then we'll be discussing the problem of the day for yesterday, that was arithmetic numbers, right? So hi Rishit, and others can also give me a +1 in the chat if everything is working fine. Then I'll share my screen to discuss the problem as well. Okay, so Rishit can hear my voice clearly. All right. So great. Let me quickly share the screen and discuss this problem. This problem was fairly easy. Okay. So I think everything is working fine. Okay. So let us start discussing this particular problem first of all. So basically this particular problem is based on the concept of arithmetic progression, right? So what do we mean by arithmetic progression, right? What do we mean by arithmetic progression? So basically when I say that we have a arithmetic progression, then we have a series. Okay, arithmetic progression is kind of a mathematical series. So let's say if I have a series of this kind, let's say I have first of all 3. Okay, then I have 8, then I have the next number, let's say as 13, then I have the next number as 18, then I have the next number as 23, then I have the next number as 28, right, and so on and so forth. And let's say this is the starting term, right? So basically what happens in an AP is like you can see that the difference between the elements, the difference between the adjacent elements is the same. You can see the difference between the adjacent elements is 5 here, right? The difference between any two adjacent elements is 5. Is that clear? So on and so forth, this series keeps on continuing, right? So basically in this arithmetic progression you can see that the difference between adjacent elements is 5. For this part, the common difference is nothing but 5, right? And the starting term is what? The starting term is nothing but 3, right? So let us say that if we have been given a particular value, let's say if somebody will ask me that, okay, whether the term b is equal to 23 exists in this AP or not, please tell me, does it exist? Yes, it does exist, right? So in that case I will return a true for this case. Is that clear, guys? In such a scenario, what we are going to do is we are going to return a true. Just give me a second. All right. So in such a scenario, what we will do is we'll simply return nothing but a true here, right? After the like if we have b is equal to 23, then we will say that okay, yes, it is present, so we'll return true. Let us say that if somebody will ask that okay, whether this particular term, let's say b is equal to 28 is present or not. Okay, so is b is equal to 28 present here, guys? Please let me know. Is b is equal to 28 present? Yes, it is present, right? Just give me a second. Okay, so is b is equal to 28 present? Yes, it is also present, so you will return true. Now let's say if somebody will ask that okay, is the term b is equal to 30 present in this series? Please tell me, guys, is b is equal to 38 present? No, it is not present, right? So in that case you will return false. Clear with this, everyone? Please let me know. Is everyone clear with this? All right. So basically for this you will return false, that okay, it is not present. Now what can we do? Like we can basically say that okay, if we have been given this difference, so we can generate this much terms, right? We can try and we can run for every number. Like we basically when we have been given a particular number, so we can try and generate all these numbers, right? And then we can try to reach this particular b. And if we reach this particular number b, so in that case we will say that okay, we have this number present, right? Otherwise not. But it will take a lot of time, like it will take linear complexity, let's say order of n complexity. Please write +1 in the chat. Is that clear? Please write +1 in the chat. We can do what? If we have to check whether a particular number b is present in the series or not, then in that case we have to do what? We have to keep on generating the numbers, right? That will take a lot of time. So we have to apply something mathematically here. Okay, we have to apply something mathematically here. So let us say that if we have been given this particular scenario, that is, let's say a is equal to 1. Okay, let's say in this case, let's say what happens is, let's say if we have been given a series, right? So let's talk about this series only. Okay, just give me a second. All right. So see, if let's say we have been given this series, right? Let's say basically the series will not be given, so we will be given the terms, right? So let's say the starting term a has been given as 3. Okay, we have been given this value, and we have been given c, that is the common difference. So you can read here that c is basically denoting the common difference. So let's say the difference between the adjacent elements has been given to us as 5. Okay, and we have been given the b value as, let's say, something like 23. Okay, so what we can do, if you will observe one thing, so here can I say that c is positive, the common difference is positive? So please write increasing in the chat. If the common difference is positive, right, like see, there is one thing that I can do. if I have to check that whether this term b can be made or not. So one thing is that if the starting term of the series, that is a, if it is equal to b, okay. So in that case, if let's say if they are asking this thing, that let's say they give you the a value as 3, okay, and they ask you that whether b is equal to 3 is present or not. So obviously it will be present, right? So in such a scenario, if a is equal to b, so if the starting term is equal to the term that you are looking for in the series, right, in that case you will return true. That is very basic case. Is that clear? Please write yes in the chat, everyone. Please give me a +1. Is that clear to everyone? Guys, is this part clear? Is this clear, guys? Is it clear? Is this clear, guys? Okay. No, sir. Basically, let's say that we have a value as 3, right, and we have the b value, let's say, as something like 3 also, right? So if they are asking that whether this term 3 is present in the series or not, so yes, it is present. So in that case, I'll say that okay, if a is equal to b, then that term will obviously be present if the starting term is a. All right, Abhishek, I hope that you are clear now. After this, if you will see, so let us say that a value is given as 3, okay, and the b value has been given, let's say, as 23, okay, and the c value has been given as 5, okay. So basically for this series they have given that the common difference is nothing but 3, right? So can I get this term 23? Yes. So what you can observe is that if my c is positive, right, so can I say that my c is positive here? Okay, so basically the numbers will keep on increasing and a is not equal to b, right? So if c is positive, then can I say that I will expect that okay, if c is positive, if the common difference is positive, then the term that I will be looking for, this term b, should be greater than a. Is that clear to everyone? If I keep on adding the number, like if I keep on adding 5 5 5 to every number, one by one, 5 added, 5 added, 5 added, so b is expected to be greater than a, right? B has to be greater than a. If c is greater than 0, then b has to be greater than a. Is that clear, guys? Is it clear to everyone? If the common difference is greater than 0, if it is positive, then the number b has to be greater than a, right? This is, if c is greater than 0, then b has to be greater than a, and then I can check that what is the difference. What is the difference? If you will see this particular thing, what is the difference between this number and this number? What is the difference between 3 and 5? It is 3 and 8. It is nothing but 5. What is the difference between, guys, what is the difference between this number 3 and 13? Can I say that the difference is 10? What is the difference between 3 and 18? 15, right? What is the difference between 3 and 23? The difference is nothing but 20, right? What is the difference between 3 and 28? The difference is nothing but what is the difference between this is difference is 20. What is the difference between 3 and 28? The difference is 25. Can I say that all the differences are multiples of 5? Please write yes in the chat. All the differences are multiples. All the differences between the starting guy, like that is nothing but 3, right? Between if I check for the starting guy, so starting guy has the difference. Starting number of the series has a difference which is a multiple of c, which is a multiple of 5. Agree with me, everyone? Right? All of you agree with me? So basically I can say this particular thing, I can speak about this particular observation, that let's say that I have been given the c value as 5 and the b value has been given to me as 23, right? So I can find the difference. What is the difference between b and a? So what is the difference between b and a if b is greater than a? So the difference comes out to be nothing but 20, right? If the difference comes out to be 20, so is it is this difference divisible by c? Yes, it is divisible by c, right? So if this difference is divisible by 5, that is nothing but c here, right? So in that case I can say that okay, if it gives a remainder as 0, so basically this is a series. This must be a part of a series. Is that clear to everyone? Please give me a +1 if this point is clear, right? That if my common difference is greater than 0, then in that case b, the term b that I'm looking for, it will be greater than a, it will be greater than the starting term, and in that case if b minus a is divisible by the common difference, in that case this I will return a true. Is that clear? Okay, Abhishek is clear with this. What about Rishit? What about others? If others are also clear, so guys, please hit the like button if you're clear till now. Right? Is it clear to everyone? A lot of people are watching us. Please hit the like button if you're clear. Okay. So what we can basically do here is we can simply say that okay, if it happens that the common difference, if it is greater than 0, right? If the common difference is greater than 0, and if the common difference is greater than 0, then b should be greater than a, right? Then b will be greater than a, and in that case the difference, if the difference of the two numbers, like if the difference of the number that I'm looking for minus a, like minus the starting number, if it is divisible by the common difference, right? So in that case, I will return 1. Please write 1 in the chat if everyone is clear. Is everyone clear with this particular observation? Is everyone clear with this particular observation? Please let me know, guys. Then I will proceed further. Clear till now, guys? Is everyone clear with this? That if the common difference is greater than 0, then the term that I'm looking for, that is b, it will be nothing. Repeat, please. So I've repeated it, motivated. Basically, if the common difference is greater than 0, right? So in that case, the numbers will keep on increasing. So this number b will be expected to be greater than a. So the number b that I'm looking for in this series, it should be it should be greater than a, right? Are you getting my point? Like if I have a series, let's say if I have a series like a is equal to 3, okay, the common difference is, let's say, 5. So basically 3, then it will be what, 8, as I said, then it will be what, 13, right, and so on and so forth. And if I give you a number, let's say, like if I give you that, okay, is b is equal to 1 present? No, it will not be present, right? Because if the common difference is positive, so the series will be increasing, right? So this term b cannot be greater than, it cannot be less than the starting term. Okay, is that clear? Is that clear? And b minus a mod c, and it is divisible. So in that case, it will be returned as 1. Is that clear, guys? Please let me know. Is it clear? Is it clear to everyone? Okay, Rishit is clear with it. Now, what can be the other scenario? The other scenario can be that, let's say my series is, let's say something like, let's say the series is a starts from -3, okay, and the common difference has been given to me as minus, let's say, okay, a starts from, let's say, 3, and the common difference has been given as negative value. Let's say it has been given as -5, right? So what will happen in this case, that the series will look like 3. Then after that, I will have -2, I think. Okay, then I will have okay, let me think about it properly. Okay, let's say if I had something like 8, okay, let's say I had 3 only. So let's say the series started from 3, then after that this will be -2, then after that this will be -7, then we will have what, we'll have -12, I think, right? So 13 minus 5 will be what, I think this will be -2, no? Okay, yeah. So basically what will happen, this will, if this is a decreasing series, right? So see, if the common difference is negative, right, in that case the term b, let's say if I'm looking for b is equal to, let's say something like 28, so is b is equal to 28 present if the common difference is lesser than 0, right? If, like, see, if the common difference is lesser than 0, so can b is equal to 28 be present? No. Please write no in the chat. If the common difference is negative, right, if the common difference between two adjacent elements, if it is negative, then I cannot expect, then the starting term will be the largest and the series will keep on decreasing in terms of number value. Okay, in that case, it will keep on decreasing. So can I have b is equal to 28? No. Okay, so in this case, I will say that, okay, if it happens that c is negative, right, if the common difference is negative, and then if the common difference is negative, in that case, I will expect that, okay, a has to be, in that case, I'll expect that b will be lesser than a. Okay, in that case, b is less than a. Please write +1 in the chat. Everyone agrees? In that case, b has to be lesser than a. If b will be, let's say, 28, then I will not even check, right? Because if a is 3 and this series is decreasing, right? Because the common difference is decreasing, so the series will keep on decreasing. So can I have b is equal to 28? No. So basically for this, a will be greater than b every time when the c value is negative, right? So I hope Abhishek is also clear with this. So basically now in this case, if I will check, right? So if I will check, so again the difference should be what? Again the difference of the elements should be nothing but divisible, right? So basically what should happen is, in this case, since a is bigger, so a minus b, okay, a minus b modulo c, that is the difference between the two elements, should be a multiple of the common difference, right? Is that clear? Similar as we have discussed in the positive part. Is that clear to everyone? Then I will do what? Then I will simply return 1. Okay, then I will simply return 1. Otherwise, in the end, I will return 0. Is that clear to everyone, guys? Please tell me. I hope that everyone is clear. Is it clear to everyone, guys? Let me try and compile this. Right, so the difference has to be a multiple. Okay, so it says that a minus b. Okay, and I should use and in between. Is it clear to everyone? Abhishek and Rishit and everyone else? Guys, if you're clear, please hit the like button. Okay, let's try and submit it now. All right, so it gets accepted. So is this problem clear? If you are clear with this problem, guys, so please make sure to hit the like button if you are clear with this problem. And if you have any doubts, please comment that down. Otherwise, if you are clear, so please make sure to hit the like button. Okay, so now that we have done this problem, so what is the time complexity of my approach? The time complexity of my approach is going to be nothing but order of 1 constant time, right? Because I'm just doing like modulo thing and all. And the space complexity of my approach is going to be nothing but order of 1 space, constant space. Is that clear? Okay, be motivated is also clear, right? So basically, if it happens, right, if it happens that the two numbers are same, if the starting number is same as the number that I was looking for, in that case I'll return 1. Okay, if it happens that the common difference is greater than 0, right? So in that case, if I'm having an increasing series, right, if I'm having an increasing series, right, so if I'm having an increasing series, in that case I will expect that the number b that I'm looking for will be greater than a, right? If c is greater than 0, then b should be greater than a, and b minus a should be divisible by c. B minus a should be divisible by c, because let's say if a is equal to, as I said, if a was equal to 3, okay, and c was equal to 5, okay, and b was equal to, let's say, 28. So this number I'll get how? Because I'll be having 3, then I'll be having 8, then I'll be having 13, right? Then I'll be having 18, then I'll be having the number 23, then I'll be having 28. So basically I'll get this number. And how I can directly check it? Because 28, that is nothing but b minus 3. 28 minus 3 is 25, and that is divisible by c. That is the common difference. Common difference is 5, right? Is that clear to everyone? Right, I hope that this point is clear to everyone. If you are clear, please hit the like button and give me a +1 again. And otherwise, if c is negative, right, so this will be kind of a decreasing series, right? This will be a decreasing series. If it is a decreasing series, in that case I will check that in that case the b number, this number b will be lesser than the starting number a. In that case, the number b that I'll be looking for, it will be lesser than a. Okay, so in that case, again I'll check that if the difference has to be divisible by c, as we have done in for the case of increasing series. Okay, so in that case, a minus b should be divisible by c. In that case only I'll return 1, otherwise in all the cases I'll return 0. So is that clear, guys? Is the problem clear to everyone? Please let me know. In that case only I'll return 1, otherwise. Is it clear to all of you? I can see a lot of people are watching us, so please make sure to hit the like button, guys. Okay, I'm waiting for 30 seconds or 45 seconds more. Please make sure to hit the like button, guys, if you have understood till now, and quickly give me a +1 in the chat before we end this stream. So today's problem was very easy, as I said. Okay, Abhishek is clear with it. Rishit is also clear. Be motivated is also clear. So guys, always make sure to hit the like button for the reach, and make sure to share this video with your friends as well if you have understood everything till the end. And I will see you on another problem of the day on Wednesday, right? So with that being said, thank you, and make sure to solve the problem of the day for today as well, and keep coding. If there is any feedback, you can comment that down. If you have understood this problem, make sure to comment on understood. And thank you for watching this video. All the best and good night, everyone.